Obviously, giving money out to the residents when they're in need is something that is worthy. But the problem is that all that's come out of this administration and the Democrats is continuing to throw money at problems and not changing policy. This LIHEAP program, it cannot be lost on anyone that we are putting in hundreds or millions of more dollars into the program, but we're not increasing the benefit. That makes no sense at all. Similarly, it's great that the energy companies are stepping up to supplement some energy payments, but it's going to amount to about $5 on someone's energy bill. Let's start having real conversations about piping gas into Connecticut, about building our waste-to-energy facilities, and not continue down the road of electric vehicles where there is no infrastructure and clearly not enough electric generation to support the model that Democrats continue to focus on. You do, and so that's another issue. Today what we're doing with Operation Fuel is we're putting $4.5 million additional money into it and saying to the middle class, fight over those crumbs. It's going to be like throwing bread into a duck pond, the way they've set this up. We already know, because of the amendment we proposed back in August, that in order to bring real middle class relief, it's going to cost about $60 million. But the Democrats are more interested in bumper sticker headlines than actually substantively putting a policy together that's going to work. So just like with Hero Pay, where there were broken promises and we're scrambling to try to fix a broken program that they created, they are creating another broken program with LIHEAP that people are going to be very upset when they find out it's fallen short.
So the money gives more people the opportunity to apply, so it's a bigger pot, but it doesn't increase the benefit that you get. Is that
so
correct?
They've increased the number of eligibility for Operation Fuel, but they've only given one loaf of bread for about 5,000 ducks. You know, how's that going to work?
Interested in trying to do a diesel tax and also suspend the highway mileage tax. Is there going to be any amendments or anything that we see today?
Yeah, I think you can anticipate that we will try to help our friends in the diesel industry, which has been ignored through this whole crisis. Additionally, that HUT tax is not needed. Government has already benefited from inflation. They don't need to continue to benefit with that tax.
Governor kept saying over the weekend that this HUD tax was going to help sustain the STF because the state has to match money for infrastructure projects with those federal grants. Are you concerned?
Currently, the STF is in surplus, so I wouldn't say we drain that surplus. We should leave it there and have it sustainable. But I'd like to have a conversation about creating an infrastructure plan that is sustainable for the state of Connecticut. The fact of the matter is, I mean, we're already subsidizing busing for years now at 100%. That is not sustainable. If you're going to drain the STF with your operational funds, which is what they're doing, we need to have a better conversation, because it's not fair to make the truck drivers pay for everybody's bus services.